Capital News tonight. Over 100 houses in Kombo Masai, Tabora surrounded by water after heavy rains. $194 lorries unable to cross Zambia border due to alleged go-slow strike. And Premier League games between Tanzania Prisons and Yanga to be played today postponed due to poor pitch conditions. Good evening, this is Capital News at 9:30. My name is Khadija Zimbwe. First, the national news. Over 100 houses at Masai Street in Tabora Municipal, Tabora region have been surrounded by water due to ongoing rains in the region, with some residents of the houses forced to abandon their residence.
Kwa kweli tunapata adha kubwa sana wakati wa masika.
During the rain season, we are deeply affected. Our children are in danger, especially those who go to school, since we have to make sure that they cross these waters safely. 120 houses have been flooded. I tried all means in controlling the floods without any luck because all the drainage systems have been blocked. We are trying every effort to rescue the situation, including cooperating with Tarura in order to help with this situation. For the time being, as a government officer, tomorrow I will go to the site myself and hopefully a quick solution will be attained.
194 lorries have been unable to cross the border of Tanzania and Zambia for over 12 hours due to what has been alleged to be a go-slow strike by customs officers in Zambia, a situation that has caused long queues on the Tanzam road.
I can tell that there is poor cooperation between officers at both borders from Tanzania and Zambia, because if there are any challenge, they shouldn't have held a cold protest. They could have communicated with their fellow officers in Tanzania. The queue is very long. It has reached Chapwa. Our neighbors were not fully ready to handle such huge traffic of vehicles. That is why it is causing all these problems. Today, TRA and ZRA have been directed not to hold their service until all vehicles have crossed the border.
Ni magari kama 194 ambayo tumeyashuhudia.
About 194 vehicles are stuck here with the speed that the officers have begun using. Probably before end of this day, all the vehicles will have crossed to Zambia. We do not expect the same situation tomorrow.
Now, one day after Christmas, transport services from Bungo bus station in Dar es Salaam to various regions in and out of the country have continued to be a challenge, with some passengers forced to postpone their trips due to more passengers present than buses.
Till right now, there is not even a single bus. We have been told that there is one bus coming here, but it's been a long wait. Bus fares are high today because of scarcity of buses. A trip to Dodoma costs between 25 to 30,000 shillings. Passengers have traveled in high speed, reaching today on 26th the number of passengers is minimum. That is why there is only one bus going to Dodoma. We are here waiting for passengers to fill the bus so that the journey can begin.
Residents of Karugwebe, a village in Kierwa district, Kagera region, have blocked the convoy of the Minister of Livestock and Fisheries for over 3 hours, holding tree branches as they complained of their land being taken and given to livestock keepers.
I was born here. Everything was okay until this man came and began cultivating resident farms. Honorable Minister, please listen to our grievances. This area was specifically left for livestock keepers. The conflicts are orchestrated by the councillor of this ward.
Moja, mna mgogoro wa kuhamisha mpaka. Kama mna mgogoro wa kuhamishwa mpaka, unahitajika mpaka ule.
I can see that there are a couple of conflicts. Here, one among the conflicts is changing borders. In order for a consensus agreement to be reached, these borders must be inspected. I will bring a team that will do that job within 1 week, and we shall get results. Farmers and livestock keepers must work together peacefully.
Wafugaji na wakulima, mwisho wa siku nyinyi ni ndugu moja.
Now, a few days after the Minister of Natural Resources and Tourism, Dr. Hamis Kigwangala, warned on destruction of natural forests due to the start of cashew farms, residents of various villages in Lindi region have admitted to cutting natural forests in the villages and turning them into cashew farms after being motivated by high price of the crop.
Village and council forests will continue being supervised by the government according to the laws. These procedures have been set up for the purpose of economic development and safety of our own country. In some villages, residents were cutting down natural forests in order to plant cashew nuts because the crop proved to be more valuable. We tried to educate them on the consequences of their actions as well as the advantages of conserving natural forests.
Now, researchers from TPRI have begun to conduct testing on the new strategy to destroy Pythanum by removing the sapling and leaving the others every 14 days without using chemicals.
In this area, 3 blocks have been set in order to combat the Pythanum. 3 methods have been applied, from using chemicals to biology control and uprooting the Pythanum. From the 3 methods, we believe that one of them will be effective enough in combating the problem. As a municipal, we have set plans for supporting our communities through seminars and creating feeding communities in every village. This is so that we will have proper officers who will supervise grazing areas as well as advise communities. We have given them this land for the experts to carry out the research and find solutions to our problem. We are grateful for these efforts because we never had issues of landslides in our areas, but recently landslides have occurred.
Over 100 acres of forest reserves surrounding Gombe Stream National Reserve in Kigoma has been destroyed and endangered the life of the reserve, which is home to rare animals such as apes. Areas destroyed were those close to Mtanga, Ngaraganza, Bubango and Chankele villages, with village government leaders surrounding the reserve stating that there is a need to strengthen village forest conservation laws so as to deal with the destruction.
People are harvesting trees without following set procedures. People are farming in the areas that are not allowed for such activities. For example, this farm is within the buffer zone. Laws prohibit human activities like farming near reserved areas because such moves tempt animals to invade farms and eat crops. Animals have natural routes. What is done is setting traps in those routes. In Gombe Reserve, we've been losing a lot of apes, and the remains are never found. But in the end, we come in contact with such things. While doing the patrols, rangers managed to find these traps that are installed by residents as a means of controlling animals from invading farms. To us, these are illegal activities, since residents are killing animals who deserve to go all around the reserve area.
And the teachers union in the West Coast has said they will take legal action against teachers that are spreading through social media that they're not ready to work with the district commissioner of Tabora Urban. Speaking at the emergency meeting conducted to discuss the matter at Iseke Primary School in Tabora, the chairman of the teachers union East Zone, Kabipe Zabron, said there is an avenue set for the teachers to submit their complaints and not otherwise.
The district commissioner is a government officer, and head teachers are government officers too. It is impossible for us head teachers not to cooperate with the district commissioner. We are here to nullify the statement. Honestly, we are deeply embarrassed because we cannot publicly announce things that have no impact to either us, pupils, or residents. As primary and secondary school teachers, we cannot do such a thing.
And that is the end of national news. International news follows next. And in international news, thousands have been left homeless after floods swept away houses in Kisumu and Tana River counties in Kenya following heavy ongoing rains.
Our house is flooded. Everything inside the house has been swept away by floods, with snakes entering the house. People in Kisumu need food, clothes, and shelter support. The rains have brought so many problems today. We are calling on the area governor to come and rescue us.
Hata Red Cross hakuna mtu amekuja. Wamama wamefurika na vitu zao. Kila mtu amezama.
Also in Kenya, the President of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, has called on Kenyans to live peacefully and united so as to develop their nation. Speaking at the St. Francis Catholic Church in Mombasa, the President also commended the efforts made by churches in fighting for peace and against corruption.
Kuwatakia kila mmoja wenu na familia zenu.
We're wishing every one of you, together with your family, friends, and all Kenyans, a Merry Christmas and a very happy and prosperous New Year of 2020. Today, the Church has emphasized on unity and stability. We should love one another as Kenyans. As we are celebrating Christmas Day, we must all reflect peace.
At least 11 people were reported killed and 6 others missing on Thursday after Typhoon Fanfon battered several Central Philippine islands on Wednesday, Christmas Day, making 7 landfalls before heading out of the South China Sea. The typhoon brought chaos and a wet, miserable holiday season to millions in the mainly Catholic nation. Thousands were stranded at shuttered ports, while dozens of flights were cancelled. And that is the end of international news. Sports news follows shortly after this break.
Away first time, good start from Bolt. Bolt leading a moment and going away. Gay trying to go with him, and he's going to be dragged through to second place, but he's going to win it by 2 meters. Away first time, good start from Bolt. Bolt leading a moment and going away. Gay trying to go with him, and he's going to be dragged through to second place, but he's going to win it by 2 meters. Opposition, Joaquinho, he did lose some length.
Welcome back, and in sports news. The Premier League, a game between Tanzania Prisons that was to be played today, has been postponed due to bad pitch conditions of the Sokoine Stadium. The stadium was used for music concerts last night, and this led to damage on the pitch, giving the Tanzania Premier League board no choice but to postpone the match. The state of the game will be announced later. Tripoli FC coach Haruna Hassan is eyeing 6 points at home against Bao FC and Alliance following a 4-0 defeat at the defending champions yesterday at the Uhuru Stadium in Dar es Salaam.
We are going to prepare ourselves well so that we can get 6 points at home. We are playing Bao on the 30th and then Alliance on the 3rd. So we are going to plan well so we can get the 6 points and come back to face Ruvu in good shape.
All-star Kawhi Leonard helped the Los Angeles Clippers come from behind to beat city rivals the Los Angeles Lakers in a packed Christmas Day NBA schedule.
Leonard had 35 points and 12 rebounds in the Clippers' 111-106 win. Meanwhile, Turkish-born center Enes Kanter played his first match outside of the U.S. for more than a year as the Boston Celtics beat the Toronto Raptors 118-102 in Canada. 27-year-old Kanter has been a critic of Turkey President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. In January 2019, Turkish prosecutors issued an international warrant for his arrest, and he told the BBC he was trapped in the U.S. Before Wednesday's match, he posted on Twitter, "I'm free," alongside a Canadian flag.
Now, Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp says it is a crime that some Premier League teams have to play 2 games in 3 days over the festive period. Here's the story.
The Reds travel to Leicester on Thursday before hosting Wolves on Sunday, but most other sides only have 1 day off between games. After winning the Club World Cup in Qatar and defeat in the Carabao Cup, Liverpool will have played 9 games in a packed December. It's absolutely not okay, Klopp said, and we still have it. None of the managers have a problem with matches on Boxing Day, but playing the 26th and 28th is a crime.
Now, Antoine Griezmann insists he did not leave Atletico for success at Barcelona, revealing it was for stylistic reasons, as his former club is capable of winning silverware also. Here more details.
The 28-year-old headed to the Blaugrana after they forked out his €120 million release clause during the summer transfer window. When asked if he moved to Barcelona to win trophies, Griezmann was adamant he departed the Spanish capital to play a different style of football, not for success. Under Diego Simeone, who has managed the club since 2011, Atletico won the 2013-2014 La Liga title and finished runners-up twice between 2017 and 2019.
And Mikel Arteta has declared his admiration for Arsenal midfielder Granit Xhaka, revealing he was interested in bringing him to Manchester City when he started as Pep Guardiola's assistant.
Xhaka's future at the Gunners has looked bleak since he reacted angrily to fan abuse earlier in the season, with former manager Unai Emery even conceding that he would likely be moved on in January. But with less than a week until the transfer window reopens, Arteta has given the Swiss international hope that he may have a future with the club. The new Arsenal manager admitting he's been a long-time admirer of Xhaka and is hopeful fans are warming to him again.
And that's what item ends our news bulletin for tonight. Thank you for watching, and good night and enjoy your holidays.